Hi and welcome to another episode of
Breaking Down the Deck.
I'm Sarah. You can find me anywhere on Sarah of Horror.
And I'm Epic Andres. You can find anywhere by Epic Andres' name in social medias. Hi, you beautiful people of the internet. Welcome to this episode.
And we have something special for all of you mono black players today.
Some spice, some caliente, some.
And for anyone who loved the Final Fantasy set as well.
Yeah. So this shout out go actually to
Olivia Outlaw.
Outlaw.
Thank you so much for the request.
Yeah, exactly.
We're super happy you like our deck techs, and hopefully you will like this one and maybe get some new ideas for your own deck.
Yeah. So once again, Olivia Outlaw, thank you for requesting, and of course we're gonna make a video of that. Come on now.
Your request, we film.
Exactly. So, but today I'm gonna show actually one of the beautiful baddies ever, Sephiroth. Fabled Soldier, the mono black one. It's a 3/3 for 2 1 black. Legendary avatar human soldier. Whoo, that's a mouthful there. And when enter or attacks, I may sacrifice the other creature. If I do, draw a card. Draw a powerful command zone. We love it. But the most important thing, when another creature dies, target opponent loses a life in a kind of life. If this happens 4 times in this turn, I can transform him to one winged angel. And what is one winged angel? You have to wait out and see.
Yeah, I'm scared.
No, you should. You should. No, you should be.
Let's see why.
Yo, hi everybody, welcome back again. So this time I'm gonna do the Sephiroth tech deck. You can see the Sephiroth, the Fabled Soldier with Capital Soldier. If you know, you know why it's Capital. But it's a 3/3 for 1 black and 2 generic. When they enter or attack, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, you draw a card. And they have another text. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent lose 1 life and gain 1 auto life. So drain is always good there. But this is a 4-time disability that resolve this turn. Transform Sephiroth to 1 winged angel. Sorry, guys. It's a 5/5 flying with Supernova. And Supernova is you get the emblem with this creature transformed to Sephiroth 1 winged angel. You get the emblem with whenever a creature dies, target opponent lose a life and you gain a life. And of course, have more text. Why not? When a Sephiroth attacks, you may sacrifice any number of other creature. If you do, draw that many cards. So it's a god draw and drain ability for command zone. We love it. And of course I'm gonna start with I don't have any game changer in this deck, but I do have some combos, and it should be really good to know about that. One of those combos is Gravecrawler and Warren Soul Trader. Gravecrawler is a 1/1 zombie for 2/1. This creature cannot be blocked. You may cast this from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. And Warren Soul Trader is a zombie goblin wizard for 3/3 and 1 black and 2 generic. Pay a life, sacrifice other creature treasure token. So when it is a zombie itself, I have these 2 out. Sacrifice Gravecrawler, create a zombie, lose a life, but I gain a life with Sephiroth, and another target opponent gonna lose a life. With that treasure, I pay back Gravecrawler from my graveyard. And then I do repeat the loop here once over again. So with Sephiroth, it's actually infinite drain there. So it's really good. And not only that, we have also with this one, it's another loop. It's a kind of cute combo, you can say. We have lesser... I'm gonna butcher this name. I'm so sorry, people of the internet. Mastigore. It's also a creature, Mastigore. Additional cost this spell. Discard a card. For 4 mana, lesser Mastigore deals 1 damage to target creature and have prestige. When this creature dies, You have no -1/-1 counter. Return to the battlefield is owner's control with a -1/-1 counter. But we do have this wonderful enchantment, Tron Vigor. For 1 black, 1 generic is an enchantment. When one or more artifact and or creature leaves your battlefield during your turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. So the +1/+1 counter negate the -1/-1 counter on this one. So it enter as regular. So that means I can sacrifice it, put it back, come back all the time with 0 counter, because like I said, the +1 counter negate the -1 counters there. But of course we do need like a sack outlet, like one assault trader, or we have like several more sack outlet here. And one of those could be Carrion Feeder. Carrion Feeder is a 1 black, 1/1 zombie. Carrion Feeder cannot block. Sacrifice a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Carrion Feeder. Not only that, we have Astronaut Altar. It's an oldie but a goodie. For 3 mana, it's an artifact. Sacrifice a creature, you get 2 generic mana in your mana pool. So yeah, not only we have Saffron, when in attack or enter, you make sacrifice. We have these 2 that instant speed can sacrifice a creature as well. We want to trader as well there. But how do we transfer Sephiroth to the backside, to the 1-wing angel? Well, my gameplay is hard mulligan, believe it or not, until I see one of these cards. These cards are so great because you have to say, when another creature dies, target opponent lose a life, is the 4th time. It doesn't have to be your creature, it has to be opponent's creature. How do we do that, you say? But we have like Oculus Marauder. It's a zombie warrior 2/1 for 1 generic, 1 black. When it enters the battlefield, each player may sacrifice a non-target creature. Flashback Marauder is a 3/1 for 2 generic, 1 black. When it enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Demon T-Split, 3/1 Human Cleric for 1 black and 2 generic. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent may sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Do you see a team here? Blade Crafter, 3/2 1 black and 2 generic. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent may sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Each player who can't, discard a card. And least of all, we have, I will push his name, Klaus von Bausar. Legendary Human Soldier for 3/2 for 2 black or 2 generic. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. Each player may sacrifice a token creature of their choice. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature of their choice. Or each player sacrifices an enchantment of their choice. Of course, we're going to choose non-token creature of their choice. Because when if I have Sephiroth out, and we say Black Crafter enter the battlefield, I almost immediately sacrifice to itself, to his own trigger. But each opponent have to sacrifice their own creature. That means Sephiroth will see, full creature died this turn. I can transform to 1-wing angel and get the emblem right away. Because the emblem itself is actually a god-winning card. Not only that, it's super beautiful, so thank you Ruan for this emblem. Not only that, one of the god-winning gods for this one is actually Gary. Do you remember Gary? It's a long time ago because I see Gary here. Great Merchant Azeroth, aka Gary, is a zombie. When it enters the battlefield, each opponent loses X life with X your devotion to the black. You gain life equal to the life you lost that way. So this is a great way to reanimate him and repeat the loop over and over again. Of course, when 1-wing angel, we train our opponents so much faster. But of course, I mentioned reanimate, so of course we have to do a reanimate package. And not only that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 whole cards that can bring our creature back from the graveyard. Unearth, 1 black, sorcery. Return to a creature with mana value 3 or less from your grave to the battlefield. Have cycle 2. Not only that, it gives us back most of our cards with the sacrifice ability here. Chronotic Nightmare is an enchantment. When you enter the battlefield, you get 3 energy. Pay energy, sacrifice a creature, return it to your hand, and return a creature with X, value X for your battlefield. So you pay X in order to return a creature. So this is a great way to loop all over again. Apprentice Necromancer. It's a 1/1 for 1 black, 1 generic. For 1 black, I can tap it, sacrifice it, return a target creature to your grave with your battlefield. It can haste at the beginning of the next end step. Sacrifice it. Not only that, we can get Craft back, we can get Fresh Marauder back. Why not? Make sure we have several emblem triggers all over again. Stitch Together. Return target creature to your hand, but it has threshold. For 2 black is a sorcery. Threshold say when you return that card from your graveyard to the battlefield, it is 7 or more cost in your graveyard. Victimize. Sorcery. 1 black, 2 generic. Return target creature. Choose 2 creature in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return those chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. Hell's Caretaker command. Look at it. It's so badass. It's a 1/1 horror. For 1 black, 3 generic. Tap it, sacrifice a creature. Return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. Activate the ability only during your upkeep. It's okay. Threat return. Oh, have you seen a beautiful art like this? 2 black, 2 generic, sorcery speed. Return target creature for your from your graveyard to the battlefield. And of course, they have flashback, sacrifice 3 creature in order to get the same effect. And of course, Living Death. Each player exile all cards from the graveyard, then sacrifice all cards they control, and put all cards they exile to the battlefield in this way. Like all the graveyard and all the battlefield change places. It's super good. It's not only that, it's really good like board wipe-ish, depending on the situation there. But talking about board wipes, of course we're gonna have around some board wipes here. Because Sephiroth will see, oh, more creatures die, why not? Toxic Deluge. 1 black, 2 generic, sorcery speed. As you cast this spell, pay X. All creatures get minus X in the end of turn. Black Sun Synod. Double black and an X. Put a -1/-1 counter each creature. Then shuffle this back to the owner's library. Super great card. But of course we cannot run black without some removers. Come on people, we do play black here. Tragic Sleep. I love this card. 1 black, insta. Target creature get -1/-1 in the end of turn. But I have Morbid. Target creature get -13 in the end of turn. Instead, if a creature dies this turn. With Sephiroth, our creature can always die this turn. So opponent always get -13. I love this card. I grew up with Fade Push in standard. So Fade Push is an insta for 1 black. Destroy target creature with mana converted 2 or less. But have Revolt. Destroy target creature mana converted 4 or less. Instead, if a permanent you control left this battlefield. Like a creature with sacrifice could be. Revolt always trigger. Emulate. 1 black, 1 colorless, insta. Destroy target creature or planeswalker with mana value 3 or less. Overkill. For 2 generic, 1 black is an insta. Target creature get -0, -999. I was just say that. In the end of turn. It's funny, come on, why not? But this card is so underpowered because it can kill gods. Nobody people think about it can kill God, the indestructible bastard. It or rise them. And of course, because it's Sephiroth, we have to run Sephiroth Intervention. Come on. Yes, for the flavor. 3 generic, 1 black, insta. Target creature, you gain 2 life. Not only that, we need to have like good creature to die on, right? So of course we're gonna have like the good, the father, the creature that line up in order to sacrifice itself. One of them is greedy, freebooter, human pirate for 1/1 for 1 black. When it dies, scry 1 and create a treasure token. We love it. Value when it dies, death trigger. Let's go. Sanguinary Skeleton. 1 black is a 1/2, but you have a ability for 1 black and 2 generic. Return it from your grave to back to your hand. So we can sacrifice it, pay the 3, return it to our hand, play it again, sacrifice it, and do the loop all over again. Scambric Gas is a zombie for 1/1 for 1 black. When it dies, choose 1. The creature opponent controls get -1/-1 in return, or create a treasure token. Why not? A Simply Skeleton is a 1/1 for 1 black, 1/0. For 1 black, 1/0 ability. Return this card for your grave to the battlefield tab. It's super good. Not only it comes back, not only it goes to the battlefield, we can activate several times with that. So it's super good. Gathering Augur is a skeleton shaman from 1/1, 1 black, 1 generic. It cannot block. Yeah, okay, who cares? But when it enters, you may draw a card and you lose a life. And the most important thing, of course, is for 2 black, 2 generic, return this card from your battlefield to your hand. So we all never lose memento. Undisputed Diet Rat. It's a 2/2 for 1 black, 1 generic from the Final Fantasy set. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Why not? Death triggers, let's go. This is like an MVP in Sephiroth. Yoto Gravecrawler of Nephi. I think it's Nephi, I thought it. It's a human wizard, legendary. 1/1 for 1 black, 1 generic. A beginning end step, if you control no zombie with decay. Great! It's a 2/2 zombie with decay. We create a zombie, or each end step. Step from make a sacrifice set. We create another, or go back to our end step, create another zombie. Sephiroth can sacrifice it. We always have draw power with this one. It's so good. This card is so underplayed. We need to see more play in with him. Threat-Horn Invasion. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and amass 1. And of course, zombie token control with power 6 or greater, it gains lifelink in the end of turn. We don't care about that. We just want to create a token so we can sacrifice to Sephiroth all over again. So we have more fodder to sacrifice. Sigmar Witch, Human Warlock for 2 generic and 1 black, Menace. Ward Prey to real life. We like it. Mesh Grab. When a cast or copy insult or suspect, create a 1/1 black green best creature token. And with this creature type, you can alive. So whenever we play an instant sorcery, we create a pest token. Sephiroth can sacrifice them, and not only that, we can 2 life because Sephiroth and the pest, each life each turn there. And I call it Abby card because my good best friend and neighbor have a cat called Abby. They look so much about her. 9 life familiar. It's a cat. It's a 1/1 for 2 black, 1 generic. When this creature enter with 8 revival counters on it when you cast it. And when this creature dies, it enters the battlefield with 1 fewer revival counter on it. So each time it dies, you come back with 1 fewer counter on that. It is super great. Like cat have 9 lives. So let's go to the draw power. Come on. I love draw power. Not only does Sephiroth draw us power, we need to have some draw power here. Group Conviction is an instant for 1 black. Additional cost this spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. Sephiroth like it. Village Rites, instant for 1 black. Additional cost this spell, sacrifice a creature. Draw 2 cards. We like it. Daily Dispute, 1 black, 1 generic is an instant. Additional cost this spell, sacrifice an artifact or a creature. Why not? Draw 2 cards and create a treasure. Body Count, instant for 1 black, 2 generic. Spectre, you can play 1 black instead. Rather pay his mana cost if opponent lose a life this turn. What? Not like Sephiroth can make our opponent lose life here? What? Draw a card for each creature to die this turn under my control. Why not? Deadly Embrace. Sorcery. For 2 black, 3 generic. Destroy target creature upon control, then draw a card for each creature to die this turn. Midnight Reaper is a creature, zombie knight, for 2 generic, 1 black. When a non-token creature you control dies, Midnight Reaper do 1 damage to me. We don't care, we're gonna get a life back to Sephiroth, and I draw a card. Talking about losing life and stuff like that, we need sorcery stuff, get our life back. So why not ruin some nasty creatures or enchantments like Sulakot Cutthroat? It's a 1/1 human rogue ally for 1 black, 1 generic. Whenever he or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life and again a life. Mothering Blight Priest is a 3/2, 1 black, 2 generic. Whenever you again a life, each opponent loses a life. Oh, I will butcher this name. Savagers. I hope you really say it right. It's a 2/3 from an Final set. 2 generic, 1 black. Human artificial warrior. Whenever this creature or another creature I control or artifact I control dies, target opponent loses a life and again a life. Bastion of Remembers is an enchantment for 1 black, 2 generic. When I enter the battlefield, I create a 1/1 white human soldier token. But the most important text is the last one. Whenever a creature I control dies, each opponent loses a life and again a life. Oh yes, let's go! Fucking Wrath Noble is a flying vampire for 2/2, for 3 generic and 1 black. When a fucking noble or another creature dies, target opponent loses a life and again a life. And of course, we have to play Sir Conrad the Grim. Human Knight, 5/4, for 2 black and 3 generic. When another creature dies, or another creature put to a graveyard from anywhere out of that graveyard, or a creature leaves your graveyard, Sir Conrad deals 1 damage to each opponent. And not only that, we have a second ability, 1 black, 2 generic. Each opponent put the top card of the library into the battlefield, to the graveyard. That means is milling as well. So, of course, we have to write some tutors, 5 tutors to be exactly here. So, the first tutor is a 1 black. Oh my god, I will push this name. Insatiability Adorator. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, let's do with that. Sorcery, I can spree, so I can choose the mode here. So, 1 black with 2 generic, I can search my left for a card, put a shuffle, put that card on the top. Or for 3 black, target opponent lose 3, draw 3 cards and lose 3 lives. Diabolic Tutor. Look how beautiful it is. For 2 black and 2 generic, search your library for a card and put that card onto your hand and shuffle. Talk Depreciation. For 2 black and 3 generic, sorcery, search your library for a card, put that card to your hand, then shuffle. And of course, you have Spell Mastery. If you have 2 or more instant sorcery in your graveyard, add 3 black as well. Aristocrat Right. For 2 black and 3 colorless, search your library for a card, put it in your hand, then shuffle. And of course, I have Cycling for 1 black. Final Parting. 2 black and 3 colorless, search your library for 2 cards. Put 1 in your hand and the other in your graveyard, then shuffle. It's really good when it comes handy when you play like kind of Reanimate package as well. And of course, we have the least not least, we have to go over to our ramp now. So let's start with Sad Robot. Solar Simulacrum is a golem for 2/2 for generic. When I enter the battlefield, I may search your library for a basic land, put it in the battlefield tab, then shuffle. When it dies, draw a card. It's all good with the draw power as well, because we want to sacrifice it. Soaring, come on. Dark Creature, come on. And look at this beautiful Dark Creature. Oh yes. Command Sphere. It's a 3 generic for artifact. Add 1 color of your command identity. But most important is also a draw power. Sacrifice command sphere, draw a card. Mindstone. If for 2 mana, I can add for a generic in my mana pool, or I can tap that for 1 mana, sacrifice it to draw a card. Liquid Tongue. For 2 generic, I can add a colorless, or target no land permanent becomes an artifact in addition to the other types in the end of turn. Warm Power Stone. Enter battlefield tap, but I can add 2 generic, and for it costs 3 generic. You know what? And this is like soaring at home, why not? Burnish Hard. For 3 mana, it costs 3 for 2/2, but for 3 mana, I can sacrifice it, search my library for 2 basic land, put it in the battlefield, then shuffle. It's a great way to sacrifice creature as well. Okay, and Signet. 2 mana, artifact, add one color, any color of your command color identity, and for challenge 0, have multi-kick for 2. When I enter the battlefield, put a charge counter for each time I kick, and of course I can add a colorless mana for each charge counter on it. Tough Vessel. You have no maximum hand size for 2 mana, and of course I can add a colorless mana. Prismatic Lens for 2 mana. I can tap it for add a colorless, or I can add 1 for 1 mana to add any color mana. And of course now we enter our lands here. Oh, special lands, I can say. Barad-dûr, I really hope I say it right, for the Lord of the Rings, is a legendary land. When enter the battlefield tap, unless I control a legendary creature, for that I can add for colorless, but for XX and a black, tap it, I must X orcs. That means if a creature dies this turn, it's super good. And not only that, we always get a creature on the battlefield, we can always sacrifice it later. Witch Contest is a land swamp. When you enter the battlefield, tap unless you control 3 or more other swamps. When I enter the battlefield, I may put target creature from my grid to top of my library. Temple of the Force cards. Add 2 colorless mana. Activate only you control 5 or more lands. Mirror Landscape, enter the battlefield tap. Add a colorless, or I can sacrifice it for 2 generic mana, search my library for 2 basic lands, enter the battlefield tap, then shuffle my library. Dig Site is a land for 1 black, but for 3 mana I can survey 1. It's really good if I know I have like shit on the top. Bojuka Bog is a land, enter the battlefield tapped, but when I enter, exile all call for target opponent's graveyard, and of course I can add it for 1 black. Uborg, come on. Uborg is a land. Each land is a swamp in addition to the other types. Oh, this is like a German, but it's Kobarko first. For 2 mana, I can add a black for each swamp I control. Crystal Vein, I can add 1 colorless to my mana pool, or I can sacrifice and add 2 mana colorless to my mana pool. High Market. I can tap it for a colorless, or I can tap it to sacrifice a creature, or add 1 life. More sack outright, we love it. And of course, you have to roam some basic, because it's a casual game. You can see all these beautiful swamps here. Look at that from Innistrad. And this should be like 22, 23 swamps here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that was Sephiroth for you for best soldier, or I could say the one-winged angel. Sephiroth. With that, I will take it back to me and Sarah. So I really hope you really like the tech. Yeah, it's gonna feel like typical mono black sacrifice. They make up a sacrifice
like a bit of Aristocrats
things
in there with the Falcon Wrath Noble, which I love that card. But you have a lot of those when a creature dies, you can we lose a life.
Yeah.
Bastion. And
exactly. If you want to spice it up more, you can put like a game changer card like Bula Citadel. Is so good in this deck, or have more like stuff like a sacrifice of the creature, like the sorcery speed for 1 black, innocent blood. Each player have to sacrifice 1 other creature. It's super great, super good, but I want to have actually innocent blood here in this deck, but nobody on my local LGS sold that card.
So
sadly,
that is what you're gonna upgrade it with.
Oh, if I have the chance to upgrade it, I will put like Buddha Innocent Blood in there, and maybe more like Aristocrat team.
Yeah.
Go more further in depth
because
with
I
that.
think, you know, the Aristocrat thing is very fitting, and you have some of those cards, and, you know, it will just make us lose so much more life.
Oh, yeah.
You know, also with the Marauding Priest, whenever you gain life, we lose a life. So it will always be... It will
always go,
we will always lose life somehow.
Yeah, if you want to be a dick, you can go like the infinite loop with the enchantments, like innocent.
Yes.
Innocent
blood and
the other one. We'll put it here. But you can go like infinite train there as well. I did not choose that, but one I don't. Even half those cards, I will not put it in because it costs so much mana to have both of them. But one of them, I understand because you gain so much value from that as well. But only that I never have a Aristocrat decks before, but this one did this job. It is so good with this job actually. Not only that, the draw power is so good.
Because there are so many sack outlets that you will just draw and draw.
Oh yeah. Not only that, you can also put some creatures from, I know Frontation have like a 1/1 black mono black elf that when it dies you get a square token or a ghost token. Afterlife creature with creature ability with the afterlife ability also goes so well because when it dies you get a token. So Sephiroth got triggered even more times there.
And then you have another creature you can sacrifice.
Exactly.
So it's so good.
So it's so good. Yeah. So not only that, but his transform side, when he attacks, you can make sacrifice so many creatures and draw so many cards. It's so good.
But I also like that you have that synergy with creatures who die that come back.
Oh yeah.
Like with the cat and things you can just bring back. So you will always have something that can come back, trigger, sacrifice triggered. You know, you can just
always go the loop, always go the dance there, and I really love it actually. Yeah. But if you like it, I really hope you do. Let me know in the comments. And not only that, how would you break Sephiroth? What kind of card do you have in your Sephiroth deck that I don't have? Let us know actually.
Let us know more mono black shenanigans with Sephiroth.
Yeah. Let my opponent hate me more.
Yeah, but thank you so much for watching this one, and don't forget to, like, subscribe, comment, do something for the algorithm, and let us know that you like our deck tech videos. Then we will produce more, of course.
Yeah.
So if you have a request for any other commanders decks that you want us to go through, let us know.
Once again, thanks to Olivia.
Alpha, thank you so much.
And thanks so much. I never actually do that unless you request it. So once again, thank you so much. So the all people out there, take care, and baby Sephiroth will be with you.
Yes, and we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah. Bye.